Minecraft Pocket Edition has been around for quite a while now, with all of these new updates introducing a lot of new features to the game, but believe it or not, there is actually a lot of secret features in MCPE that very few players know. In today's video, I'm going to be going over 10 Minecraft PE hidden features and how to activate them and use them properly. If you find this video helpful, consider subscribing as it will be greatly appreciated and you can always change your mind later on in the future. Without further ado, let's get started in the number 10 spot. Coming in at the number 10 spot, we actually have a feature that allows you to get blue TNT in MCPE that basically works for underwater. Now the way we do that is before creating the world, we actually got to scroll all the way down here till you see Education Edition, and we need to turn this on right over here. So bam guys, make sure to turn on Education Edition. Here we are in a regular Minecraft world over here, and believe it or not, Education is very different from the actual game. There's a lot of new features, and one of them being the blue TNT. Now in order to actually get the blue TNT, you need to go to the chat over here and type in /give and then at P or whatever username you are currently using, and then what we got to do is type in TNT. Now once you're done with that, you want to press the space button, and then you want to press on 1 and press on 2 just like so. And in our hotbar, you'll notice that we have this blue TNT over here called underwater TNT, and we're now gonna also ignite this with some flint as well. And basically this works exactly like the normal TNT except underwater. It's pretty self-explanatory, and I really like the texture of it because of course it is blue, and I'm just gonna be igniting it over there, and then bam, it just blew up everything, because normally when you try to blow up TNT underwater, nothing really happens. However, with this blue TNT, things will actually happen, and there will be an explosion underwater as well. So I'm also going to be placing it down over here so you guys can see the texture. It's literally like a TNT, but except it is blue, and it does not have the TNT text over there. But anyways guys, that's pretty much it for the number 10 spot. Let's head on to the number 9 spot. And at the number 9 spot, we actually have a way to make a broken nether portal, and in my hotbar is all the items we will need. So we will need some end portal flames, and of course we will need some obsidian and a flinted steel as well. So the first thing we got to do is build a normal portal over here, which should be pretty easy to do. Then what you want to do is you want to knock out the 2 corners over here, and which is very important because then we are going to place our end portal frames right over here. So we're going to be placing 1 over here, then 2 outwards. Then we gotta rotate and then place 3 more right over here, and then place another 3 just like so. Go to the back of the portal and place the last 3 over here. So we are basically building a end portal right in between, you know, this nether portal over here. Now what we gotta do is we gotta fill this up with the eyes of enders over here. So there we go, we just gotta fill it up, bam bam bam, and it will actually place it even though it is underneath the obsidian over there, in case you guys were a little bit curious. As you can tell, we have like 2 portals thingies over here, and they look absolutely insane. But if you break the end portal, you will notice that we have a floating nether portal over there. That is honestly super duper cool if I do say so myself. But anyways guys, that's pretty much it for the number 9 spot. Let's head on to the number 8 spot. On the number 8 spot, we have hidden potion effects. Believe it or not, there's a whole lot of other potion effects that this game completely hides from you. In order to get access to some of these potion effects, what you want to do is you want to go to your chat over here, and you actually want to type in /effect right over here, and then your own username or @p over here, depending on how many players you have in your world. You have things like haste over here and a bunch of other effects as well. However, I'm going to only show haste in today's video, but anyways, we can actually pick how much time we want it. So we're going to be using it for 20 seconds right over here, and all you got to do is press on the go button. And as you can tell, we actually do have haste over here. This is an effect that you normally couldn't find in, you know, the potion inventory, but believe it or not, if you do /effect, you can actually get access to some of these secret potion effects. But anyways guys, that's pretty much it for the number 8 spot. Let's head on to the number 7 spot. On the number 7 spot, we have a hidden feature that basically allows you to smelt items way faster. So if we actually smelt some items over here using coal, you'll notice that it actually goes pretty fast, not gonna lie. However, it is not the fastest. Believe it or not, you can use a bucket of lava to smelt your items over here. So we're gonna be placing some raw chicken as an example over here, and I'm gonna be placing a lava bucket, and take a look at how much faster that is. The lava is the fastest way to actually smelt items as well, and it actually lasts for a long time. If you look over there, you will see that it actually will last for quite a while, and not really the coal. Literally the coal is about to run out, which is not very good. But anyways guys, that's pretty much it for the number 7 spot. Let's head on to the number 6 spot. On the number 6 spot, we actually have a way to fill up large portions of land with any type of block you would want. So this would be super effective if you're building like some type of city and you don't want to spend hours literally just placing, you know, a block, you know, just to cover up some big space. There is actually a way for us to do it much more faster, and it involves commands. And make sure you have coordinates turned on as well, because that will also be very important. So the first thing you gotta do is you gotta find out how how big you want your square or rectangle to be that will be filled in with whatever block you want. So it has to be opposite diagonal over here. So this is where you start, and the first thing you want to do is you want to go diagonal and opposite right over here. So there's 2 coordinates that you have to save. Next thing you want to do is you want to save the both coordinates over here for this block, your first block, and your second block over here. You can write them down on a piece of paper or save them to your device notes. But guys, once you're done with that, we can finally move on with the coordinates part. So the coordinate part is easy. All you got to do is type in /fill right over here. Then what you want to do is you want to put in the first coordinate that you did save over here. Make sure that you don't repeat any of the coordinates and start off with the first one. So in our case, we started off with the coordinate 917. The middle number must be 63, and the last one is -24. This will be different for everyone. Do not copy these exactly. Use the coordinates that you did get for yourself. Next thing we got to do is we actually got to type in the second coordinate. So the second one was 908, and the middle number once again must be 63, and the last one must be -33 right over here. Then we can pick whatever block we actually want to fill this in. Fill it up with anything, but for the purposes of this video, I'm going to be filling it up with glass over here. So make sure that you have both of your coordinates over here, and you have specified what type of block you actually want to fill it in. And once you're done with that, press on the arrow button, and it should fill this entire place up with glass over here. So as you can tell, that was rather simple, not gonna lie, and you can do this with literally any block in the game, and you can make it as big as you want as long as you have the coordinates memorized and written down, and of course that you did do the command properly. But anyways guys, that'll be pretty much it for the number 6 spot. Let's head on to the number 5 spot. We actually have a way to see through walls and basically X-ray in MCPE without using any client or any add-on or anything like that. Quick disclaimer before actually doing this for yourself, please only use it in your own private world. Do not use it in any type of multiplayer game, whether that be a server or a realm, because of course you could get banned and you will ruin the fun for others. So the first thing you want to do is you want to find any corner over here, and you want to take any pickaxe or literally anything and destroy one block over here. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to board the boat over here, and you want to slowly go inside the block over here till you have X-rayed. And as you can tell, we actually are able to X-ray, although not for long to be honest, but still we do have an opportunity to X-ray. And I know it's a little bit weird to do, and it may take a little bit of practice, but trust me guys, eventually you should be able to X-ray like I was able to do for a quick moment over there. Let's see if I can actually X-ray again. Bam, I'm actually able to X-ray. Now unfortunately we do suffocate, but we can still X-ray, and you guys can take it screenshot as well. But anyways guys, that'll pretty much it for the number 5 spot. Let's head on to the number 4 spot. Number 4 spot, we actually have a feature that allows you to travel through one block in MCPE. So the first thing you want to do is you actually want to dig down like around 3 blocks, just like so, 1, 2, 3. And the next thing you want to do is you actually want to build like a little tunnel over here. So we got to start it off over here, place another block here, and by the way, it doesn't have to be cobblestone, it can be literally whatever block you want, and just continue building over here. And there's actually a way for us to go inside of this with only 1 block, which is honestly pretty cool. So what you want to do is you want to cover it up over here, and you want to extend it until it is kind of long, over 8 blocks at least. It has to be at least 8 blocks, by the way, in order to get the full effect. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but it would be cooler. But anyways guys, you just want to extend your tube over here just like I am right now. Once you're done with that, you want to place the water at the very corner over here just like so, and then once you're done with that, you should be good to go. Then what you want to do is you actually want to go inside it just like so and block up this top block over here, and make sure that you do have like a sign or something around here, because you might drown. But anyways, what you want to do is you actually want to swim just like so, and then you want to go over here just like so. Bam, bam, bam. And as you can tell, we are actually able to travel in 1 block over here. So we were able to do that using the water, and now we are here able to travel in just like this 1 singular block, which is honestly super duper cool. But anyways guys, that'll pretty much it for the number 4 spot. Let's head on to the number 3 spot. On the number 3 spot, we actually have a way to get some secret items in MCPE that you normally couldn't find in the creative menu, but you are able to get using a little bit of commands. So the first thing you want to do is you actually want to turn on cheats over here, because we will need to type things in chat over here, and we're going to be giving ourselves a barrier block, because that is one of the blocks that are of course hidden from the creative menu, and you can only access them by typing in /give. And also this also applies to blocks in command box as well. So what you want to do is you want to type in /give and @p or whatever your player name is, and then what you want to do is you actually want to for example, type in a barrier right over here, and believe it or not, there's actually like this barrier block over here that you normally couldn't find, and then you can select what amount you want. So we're gonna get some 64 barrier blocks over here, and as you can tell, we have a barrier block, and basically whenever you place it down, there's like this X over here, and if you go back to the regular hand, you cannot see it, and it is basically an invisible block, which is honestly pretty cool. But of course you can see it whenever you are holding holding a barrier block in your hand. And the same thing applies with things for command blocks as well. So if we actually type in /give and then at P, and we type in command underscore block over here, make sure that instead of putting down a space, you actually put down a underscore in order for this to work. And you can select what amount you want, and if you don't press anything, then it will just give you one over here. And bam guys, we actually do have a command block as well, and you can do so many cool things with this over here. And that's honestly like for a different video, I'm not even gonna lie, but there's a lot that we can do thanks to this /give command over here. But anyways guys, that'll pretty much it for the number 3 spot. Let's head on to the number 2 spot. In the number 2 spot, there is actually a feature that allows you to spawn the Ender Dragon in the overworld over here. So normally you would expect to find the Ender Dragon in the end, but there is actually a way for us to get it in the overworld over here. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you have cheats activated, and the first thing you want to do is you want to find where you want to spawn in your Ender Dragon over here. So I'm going to be spawning mine in right over here, and what we actually need to go is we actually need to go to chat over here and type in /summon just like so. Minecraft right over here, Minecraft. I did make a few typos, please excuse me. Then you want to put a semicolon over here and then Ender underscore dragon, just like so. It should be pretty easy to spell out over here, and it actually does tell you if you are correct or not. But anyways, what you want to do is you want to type this command in, and believe it or not, it will actually spawn in the Ender Dragon over here. So bam guys, there is the Ender Dragon in all of its glory, and it literally just flew away into the sunset, which is actually, you know, a little bit harder to actually fight the Ender Dragon in, of course, the overworld, because the Ender Dragon is just constantly moving around. And yo, that Ender Dragon literally just dipped to the sunset over there. So definitely, you know, good luck fighting him, to be honest. You will need to like keep him in a cage or something. But anyways guys, that's pretty much it for the number 2 spot. Let's head on to the number 1 spot. On the number 1 spot, we actually have a hidden feature in MCPE that allows us to duplicate any stackable item. And the way we're able to do this is using a beacon and whatever stackable item we want. So we're going to be using diamonds in this scenario. But before we do that, we actually need to make sure that we are in the proper video settings over here. And you want to make sure you go to settings right over here, just like so. Then you want to scroll down to where it says video and scroll all the way down to it says UI. And you want to make sure that the UI says pocket instead of classic over here. So just make sure that it is on pocket, just like so. Then what you want to do is you want to place down the beacon over here, and you'll notice in pocket, you know, our hearts and of course our hunger bar do move. But anyways, what you want to do is you want to place a beacon anywhere on the ground. It doesn't really matter where, and you don't need any type of iron blocks or anything like that. All you need is one singular beacon. Then what you want to do is you want to tap on the beacon over here, and then repeatedly tap on the diamond or whatever item you do want to duplicate over here. So in this scenario, we're duplicating the diamond, so we need to repeatedly tap on the diamond over here. And as you can tell, we are actually able to duplicate that incredibly fast over here. So we literally turned 1 diamond into 64 in literally less than 5 seconds, which is honestly pretty cool if I do say so myself. Now, another disclaimer, please only use this method, of course, in your own private survival world. Do not use it in any type of multiplayer world, because obviously that would ruin the fun and you could get, you know, banned or something bad. I know this video is very different than what I tend to upload, but tell me in the comment section down below if you want more of these types of videos and some other recommendations. Guys, massive shout outs to my channel members, which will pop up on the screen right now. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See you later, French fries.